Hi guys, right, due to a heart attack that I had in 2019, I can't really do a lot, that's the problem. So I can do stuff half an hour. I'm absolutely wiped out. Yeah, I am stuffed for the day, you know. Sometimes I have to have a break for an hour. I can carry on for another half an hour, other times just wiped out. So anyway, here's what I've been up to. It's alive. Yes. Brake lights stuck on. Vibrating a bit. Brake lights stuck. Mixture's a long way out, so it doesn't sound healthy. Right, let's go into the shed. Right. Yeah, Don's bike. Look at those beautiful exhausts. Let's get in there. Yeah, it was a wreck, but you know what it looked like, guys. I'll put a photo up of it here. Right, I bought a Rex's Speed Shop CDI for this one, which needs redoing. It's got a few problems now. Haven't ridden it in a couple of years. I've damaged the tank with petrol. As you can see, I didn't lacquer it with 2-pack lacquer, so I've got to redo it. That little tiny dent just there is the reason the sticker is so high. It should be down here, but I didn't want to get that dent stuck underneath the sticker, so I might have to sort that out. Right, I bought a Rex's Speed Shop CDI. Bought this about a week ago. Now we'll have a look at this. I bought it so I can see what the hell I like about it, but from what I can see, we'll tell when it's running, but it's not the best design in the world. Yes, I know. Now, if I open this, bear with me a sec whilst I do that. Yes, that's a CB400T frame. Right, here we go. Right, in the kit you get this. Right, Rex's Speed Shop CDI. Right, now I don't have a problem with this, but except for on this connection. They don't give you any choice as to whether you want bullet connectors or this. Now, it's not hard to change over, but it would be nice to have a choice. So guys, sort it out. Also, it doesn't come with the cloth covered cables. They're just normal wires, plastic coated. Now, one thing you'll notice with this is it doesn't have any lugs on it. That's because you mount it on this very sharp plate. That fits on there like that, and you have 2 cable ties to hold it on. Yeah, we really trust that, don't we guys? 2 cable ties to hold the CDI on. £130 or 100 and whatever it was. Got the receipt here for it. £126.90, and you're going to trust it's 2 cable ties. Yeah, I think I'll be sticking a bit of double-sided tape on the back of there as well. Got a couple of sniffles at the moment. Right, this plate, aluminium plate, very sharp edges. Hasn't been finished properly. Hasn't been polished or anything, just been laser cut. Yeah. So, pretty basic. Now, we'll be fitting this onto that bike there. Now, I do know that bike runs very well. CDI on it works. But CDI on the CB400T, the red one, has packed up. So, what I shall be doing is fitting this CDI onto the blue bike and fitting the other CDI onto, well, one of the blue bike onto this one, because I know it works really well. So that way this one will be all original parts fitted, wrong colour, but original parts fitted. Before you do that, check down here, check this bolt. Now, a lot of people have had problems where their electrics disappear. They put the key in, there's nothing. It's this bolt causing you problem. What you have to do is take that bolt out, and the bolt and the inside of the engine will be corroded. Now that's where your main earth fits. So what you do, take off your gear lever, your generator cover, take the bolt out, clean it as much as you can, and what happens is there's a channel on the back of the engine that bolt fits in. Yeah, it's got 2, like, I don't know what you call them, like mountings, and then there's a channel runs through. Moisture and corrosion get in there, in between the bolt and the engine case, which then cuts out all of your earth. What I do is I take the bolt out, I clean it, I get whatever I can, just give the surrounding like a bit of a clean out in the engine case. I just get like a bottle brush or something, put it in there, clean it as much as I can, and then I coat the bolt in copper grease. Now you put the copper grease on the bolt, put it back in, do it all up as it should be, and then turn your ignition on. Give it a couple of minutes. Sometimes it's 5 seconds, sometimes it's instant, sometimes it'll take 30 seconds. But all of a sudden all your lights will come back on. All your electrics will be back. You'll be able to start the bike on the button. That is what causes the mystery disappearing electrics from the CB250 and 400Ts, the CB250 and 400Ns, and no doubt the CM as well, because it uses the same engine. Now, check that, because that can also cause a weak spark if you don't have a decent earth. It can cause it to be intermittent and things, but that is your main earth to your engine, which if you don't have a spark at the plugs, that can be one of the causes. It can cause no end of problems. This bike does need a good clean. It is covered in dust. Obviously, we haven't ridden it for a couple of years due to the heart attack. It does need a bloody good clean. I started to take off some of the old lacquer off the rear drum, just with some very fine wire wool, because I lacquered it, and the lacquer turned foggy over 2 years. Besides that, this one was sat in the other shed, which was damp, so it has caused a few issues with it. So I will be sorting those out. The brake master cylinder decided to spring a leak. That you can see there probably. Yeah, you can just see a bit of fluid there. So I've got to sort that out. It's run down here. Yeah, it's run down the bars and knackered all the paintwork there. Of course, I've got the tank to redo. I've got to find one more headlight here for this side, which is particularly rusty. Doesn't look like it too much, but it is. It's rusty. Right, on that side, it's got a crack in it at the top. But besides that, it's pretty good. Now, the rest of it's all okay. So I've got to do that, swap the CDI over, sort out various little problems with it, which I will be doing. There will be videos coming out. Unfortunately, I don't have a tripod or anything, so it makes it very difficult. Which one things, it will be sorted out though. I'm using mobile phone at the moment. Yes, the shed looks like a right tip at the moment. Seats are the red 400 there. We got the side panels over there covered in dust. Compression tester out on the bench. Yeah. We got here's the one that Don brought me. It was a real wreck when he brought it to me. You can see nice chrome on the headlight now. My God, isn't too bad. Forks are very nice. He bought a set of forks from someone on eBay. Caliper's been checked and done. Exhaust studs sorted out here. So we now have a complete exhaust along that side. MMP centre box wasn't great, but it's been sorted. Springs are on colour on the fuel line, should be gold. But other than that, the engine's cleaned up pretty well on this side. Oops, excuse me while I fall over a little. Right, the tech shocks with the replica FVQ decals. New rear sprocket, good wheel, hell of a chunky tyre. I love it. And new old stock Honda silencers, which actually say Honda on them. Now this side, yeah, new decals everywhere. Lots of shiny reflections, a lot. This side again, a lot of parts have been swapped over, changed. Again, those shocks, which are there. We've got the exhaust gun on there. Nice brake pedal. This is what the engine was like, except for the rocker cover. Yeah, it was green. That cable covering is going to be replaced within the next few weeks. A lot of this casing needs polishing up. Yeah, Don did buy this part, but I lost the cover. God knows where. But yeah, so it's getting there. Needs a battery. Does start, runs. Needs a chain guard, a few other bits. It's not a bad bike actually. Aftermarket ignition. Still needs a choke cable. But as I say, when Dom brought it to me, it was a wreck. The original style grips are from Super Dream Parts on eBay. We're not sponsored by anyone, so it's one of them things. But I do like to promote companies that do good work. Yeah, so that's that one so far. It's getting there. It will get completed. I reckon probably a month's work. If that. Well, not a month, probably about a week's work, but by the time the parts get her and everything else, it'll be about a month. Anyway, guys, I call it a day there. Rev bike's back together for now. Don's one's got bits taken off it for now, so I can replace the wire covering. If you want to tidy up your engine, go online to eBay, Super Dream Parts, replace the covering on the neutral light switch and the oil, yeah, you know what I mean. Right, they sell the pre-cut lengths of it. They're like $1.95, so no excuse not to do it. There's me dropping a spanner, little 7mm. Yeah, and replace that covering. Ties up the whole bike. Just makes it look so much better. Like I did on this one. See, makes it look tidier just for having that done. So anyway, I'll call it a day. It's up to you if you like and subscribe. I would appreciate it if you would. I will do videos, I will sort out a tripod, I will sort out all the other bits as soon as I get a chance. Alright, take care guys. Bye.